Yo, it is cold as a motherfucker today. But it's supposed to be even colder tonight. You know, these Texas dudes were not really used to freaked out with cold weather. And it's like freaking, I don't know, it's like 30 right now, but it's supposed to be like 17 tonight. See, I still got all the freaking snow all over my car. Let's sit in here and have a smoke break real quick, and I wanted to see if I could get any responses back from any of my subscribers, if I have any, that actually watch a video from beginning to end. This Arizona shooting thing, I mean, I realize maybe it's like a Johnny come lately video about it, but I was really kind of waiting and talking to other friends and seeing what they thought about it before I really want. I mean, I don't know. It's such a weird thing to me. I don't know why it's affecting me so much, but this Loeffner guy, that shot Congresswoman Giffords and Judge Rowland and that poor little 9-year-old girl. There's something really funky about that to me, and it sticks out like a sore thumb to me. I mean, all of the things that they're saying about this guy, and I checked out some of the things he'd posted online. Some of his just rambling text sort of videos that were on YouTube, and I guess it was some posts that he had put on MySpace. And I don't know, maybe it is just this incessant rambling from somebody who's obviously mentally ill, but it seems like there's almost like these little catchphrases, or and I don't know if that was like his own obsession with whatever he was obsessed with, like the whole currency thing. He's talking about he's going to make his own currency. If there are no words, then what is government? I mean, there were just strange, almost like little key words that he said. I mean, in one of them he's talking about like what he's going to do and all this stuff, and then he just throws out this like, and I was bullied, or I got bullied at school, just like sort of a weird one-off comment. Does it mean something? Fuck, I don't know. But I got to think a lot of the stuff that he says means something, and I want to know when we're gonna get to see any of the footage of this, of the shooting taking place. I mean, not from a morbidity level where I want to see people getting shot, but I just want to. I don't know. I guess in today's day and age, it just doesn't seem real unless you see it on TV. I know it's real. I know it happened, but I guess just maybe to bring some sort of like closure to it. Because they haven't even really heard any audio from it. And you got to think it was in a Safeway parking lot. There's always shitloads of those cameras in the parking lot. They always catch the kidnapper, pulling the kid out of the grocery store. They see him walking through the parking lot with them, or like shoplifters or whatever. So you gotta think there was some surveillance there, and the guy fired, I think they said 16 rounds, and hit the majority of his targets, I believe, and so those are aimed rounds, aimed shots. So if anybody has ever fired 16 rounds, aiming them, that it takes more than a second. It's not like automatic fire, just and there's your 16 rounds. I mean, it takes a minute to do that. So you got to think some people might have been able to whip out a phone or a camcorder or a still camera and take a picture, and just wondering where that might be. They were saying that a gentleman that was there, a hero in my book, they said that tackled him as he was attempting to reload, that this guy had a concealed handgun on him. And now they're of course burying that, because God forbid another responsible human being was there that tried to interfere and do something for these people, to try and help. But I'm just interested to see what people think about this. Is he really a nut job? I mean, I think it's always interesting when the FBI gets involved, just like with Oklahoma City. There's John Doe number two, and as soon as the FBI gets involved or ATF, there's no more John Doe number two. They're saying this guy was a taxi driver or something. But it's just like the guy that escorted the underwear bomber on the plane. I mean, these people, come and facilitate these attacks, and then they're gone, and all of a sudden, well, it was a nobody. It was a TSA worker. It was a nobody at the airline that let the underwear bomber on. It was this guy's taxi driver. With the Timothy McVeigh thing, they just completely ignored whoever John Doe number two was and was like, oh, he doesn't exist. But I really want to know what people think. I mean, is this guy a nutcase that freaked out and there was nobody leaning on him, or was he in some way influenced by maybe not the government but maybe someone else? They're talking about he's like a quasi devil worshiper, doing all this weird shit in some tent in his backyard. I'm just interested to see what people think. So for the people that watch this, if you watch it to the end, please send me a message in the comment section, because this is fucking with me. I want to know what other people think. All right, dose.